Hi there, trailer owners. Today we're going to be taking a look at Optronics Fusion LED tail light bar. They're available with either a clear lens and red LEDs, or with the red lens like we have here. I would also recommend that you pick up Optronics' chrome bezel for the Fusion LED light bar. This is going to encase the light to help protect it, as well as giving it a nicer look when it's installed. What I really like about this light is that it's a combination light that has all of your lights in one nice little assembly. It makes it much easier to install, and its long, large size will make it stand out behind your vehicle when going down the road, so you can be sure that people behind you can see your intentions. Of the lights that it has available includes a tail light, which is going to be your dimmer red lights, a brake and turn signal light, which is going to be brighter red lights extending all the way down, as well as a backup light, which is a nice little addition to your trailer, particularly if you have a trailer like we do here where we have a lot of gear stacked up high, so it's hard to see behind you, and the backup lights on your truck really aren't going to do you much good because you're blocking all that light. We can now get that light back here and be able to see what we're doing at night backing up. The light measures 20.5 inches long by 1 inch wide and 3/4 inches deep. Inside we'll have 19 LEDs providing us with our lights. The tail light assemblies are sonically sealed, so they're going to be completely watertight, so they're also going to be great for marine applications. These lights make a great upgrade from incandescent to LED, as LEDs typically last much longer than incandescent lights, and they also draw less power and run cooler. They'll also be great to add on, like we are with our trailer. We're not replacing any lights, we're just adding more lights onto it to make sure people can see our intentions when going down the road. And these are pretty big, so they should stand out real nice at night. We've currently got ours installed on a utility trailer here, but this will make it easy for everybody behind us to see, as our old lights here were pretty hard to see, especially with all the gear we've got piled on it. They'll work great, especially on larger trailers that are 80 inches or wider, as well as enclosed trailers, which our customers have reported work fantastic on those. It features extra small surface mount LEDs attached inside. There's only 4 wires coming off of it and 2 screws that hold it in. It's an extremely easy install. Let's go over that together now. To begin your installation, you'll first want to choose the location on your trailer where you want it to be mounted. We're going to be mounting ours vertically, so it's going to be sitting in this position. Once you've got that location chose out, you want to mark the spot for your screws that's going to attach it. We've already got those marked out there and there. You can use this as a template by setting it up there and just taking a paint stick to mark the holes. And then you can either drill those or just mark those. I've gone ahead and drilled them. I drilled them slightly small so that way they'll work with the self-tapping screws. Self-tapping screws do not come with these lights. You will have to provide your own. And now if you're replacing a light, you may already have an existing hole with your wires there. If you are adding a light like we are, we had to drill out a hole for our wires to hide in behind the light. We used a 1/2 inch drill bit to drill out the hole. The wires that are routed up here are our trailer wires, and we have our wiring is a little bit different than your standard wiring. Our green wire here is the right turn signal. The brown wire is the tail lights. White is ground, but on this side, instead of yellow being the left turn signal, our yellow wire is hooked up to the reverse light circuits. We're now going to connect those to our light. You'll now want to strip back all your wires, so we're going to strip back the ones here on our trailer side, and then we're also going to strip back all the wires coming off of our new light. They do come pre-stripped, however I like to have a little bit more stripped off. And now we can start making our connections. I'm going to start by attaching butt connectors to each wire on our trailer side. We're going to be using heat shrink butt connectors. This will keep out any moisture to ensure a long-lasting connection. You can pick those up here at etrailer.com. Now we'll connect all of our trailer wires to the wires coming off of our lights. We have 4 wires coming off of our lights. The yellow wire is going to be your backup wire. The red wire is going to be your stop and turn signal wire. The black wire is your tail lamp wiring, and the white wire is your ground wire. We're going to make all those connections now. You want to keep in mind that The yellow wire here is hooked up to the reverse lights on this particular trailer, but yellow is typically not the color wire you would see hooked up to your reverse lights. Typically you would either see blue or purple for your reverse wire. Yellow is commonly the driver's side brake and turn signal wire color. So you just want to make sure you test your wires before you connect them. Now that we've got them all connected, we're going to use a heat gun to shrink down all of our butt connectors. We'll now attach our light to the locations that we had marked out. If you had drilled holes down a tube, you may need to push your wiring down. If it was just on the back side of like an enclosed trailer, they would be on the inside. And you zip tie those out of the way, keep them up nice and clean. We're just going to be feeding ours down in this tube. And then we'll attach it using our self-tapping screws. You'll now repeat this exact same process on the other side. You do want to keep in mind that they come as a quantity of one and the bezels are not included. So if you're going to be doing like our trailer here where you're going to install one on each side, you will need to purchase two as well as two bezels. With them all the way installed, now let's go ahead and hook up to our vehicle and test them out. We're now hooked up to our trailer. We want to make sure that we have our tail lights, our turn signals, our brake lights, as well as our backup lights. And with everything working properly, we're ready to clean up our wiring with some zip ties and hit the road.